on this because she shares some Scorpio placements. And this is the full moon that's happening 3 days after that celestial party in the sky with the square and the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. So yeah, if you have time for this, Janessa, we've got a few more, but I wanted you to kind of put your 2 cents in for this.
Yeah, definitely. I haven't spent as much time with this one. Yeah, it's interesting that it will be the moon's being ruled by that Mars and Pisces again. So the Pisces themes like really coming into play here. And Saturn being co-present. And then again, it's Jupiter ruling that Mars. So, and it's still like pretty closely conjunct, less than a degree from the meeting with Uranus and Taurus. So, and that being opposite the moon, I think, and with co-present the sun, I think it's bringing up a lot more of those same themes. And if you didn't feel it with the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, this might be another point that you might feel something, and maybe it's highlighting something that was unclear before, being that it is a full moon. So I guess looking back, it might be a good point at looking back at where like the Scorpio new moon took place and what went on then. But yeah, I guess I'd turn it over to Sonia because she's our resident lunation expert on this.
I think the title of this card is appropriate, that Nicola's intensity is appropriate, especially because the moon and the sun are in a square just past slightly with Pluto, but they're both kind of engaged. It's like Pluto's holding court with this lunation that just adds to the intensity. The aptly named Scorpio 1 card for the. You're muted, Sonia.
Thank you. Yeah, Pluto brings that catharsis element, doesn't he? And that's great for Scorpio because Scorpio brings that energy as well. And yeah, we've got another double Decan because April is just full of them. So this is double Mars we've got here. Scorpio 1, 5 of Cups, which is that disillusionment card where the figure's staring at the 3 overturned cups and not realizing that there's 2 behind him that are upturned. So that's where that potential for disappointment is coming in. But also that intensity of focus on those 3 that are overturned and with the spear ready for action, like really ferocious and ready to fight for what she wants. She's got that hunger. She's going to go for it. But she's also asking us, what are we hungry for and how can we satisfy it? And what if we fail? Have we considered that? Do we have a plan for that? And what if it's not satisfied? And what if there is disappointment? How will we cope? Because that seal isn't contemplating disappointment, really. But we should contemplate all eventualities. Especially with that 5 of Cups sign. So yeah, we've got this exciting time of the Uranus-Jupiter conjunction separating with the sun co-present there and the tension with the moon that's in full. So that's really what's being illuminated at the time of the full moon. We're being shown, everything's being revealed, what's been culminating. And especially in Scorpio with the strategic element, the planning element of Scorpio. This is really the time to sort of dig deep and kind of put those plans together, but consider all of those eventualities, I feel. Especially with that Pluto, like coming into it, bringing that 5. So we've got the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords now all in play in those decans. So yeah, if you like those visual images, remember that seal, but remember the challenges that he's facing.
Yeah, and also just to piggyback on that, I'm realizing that because of Mercury's retrograde, it's moving closer to an Antisha between Saturn and Mercury, and there's like mutual reception by detriment because Mercury, you know, Saturn is in fallen Aries and Mercury is in fallen Pisces, and so when a contra Antisha is like a secret opposition, so it's like it feels just more to that tension, maybe unspoken tension, or some sort of thing that's harder to clarify, like I'm doing now. It feels like there is some sort of a tension point that might be harder to pinpoint at the same time that this lunation happens.
Yeah, so it's kind of giving, don't take your eye off the ball, make your plans carefully.
Yeah.
Kind of energy.
Mm-hmm. We finally get some Scorpio energy to shake up all the Pisces, Aries, Taurus.